You played many years in NBA, Terrence. Who do you think is the toughest player to defend?
You know, it's a lot of great players in the league. And for me, being a guy that's been, you know, able to switch defensively 1 through 4, I've got to guard, you know, from the best point guards to the best shooting guards to the small forwards to center. So it's a tough question. I just respect so many guys. I couldn't say one. So for me, I would just, you know.
欢迎收看 Kenny NOW星球，大家好，我是 Kenny 高景言。那在最近呢，因为霹雳真的快要开打了，所以呢，在11月5号的时候呢，我们即将有第一场霹雳的 Game Opening。那在11月6号的时候呢，高雄17直播钢铁人也即将呢担任霹雳的第2场比赛，那出战富邦勇士队。那这场比赛呢，即将会在台北的富邦的主场打。不过呢，在11月27号的时候呢，高雄17直播钢铁人呢也会打我们的第一场主场的比赛。那在那场比赛呢，我们即将挑战桃园领航员队。所以在那场比赛呢，现在的票已经开卖了，所以你还没有买票的观众朋友们呢，请赶快到这个 iBon 去买你的主场票券。OK， 好，那我的工商服务结束了。那今天呢，我们特别的幸运，因为呢，我们今天可以跟我们一起分享节目的朋友呢，不是一个一般的球员，而是呢拥有5-6年的 NBA 经验，而且呢在 NBA 的职业生涯里面呢，平均可以超过双位数10分以上的得分，而且5.7个篮板的表现，那就是坐在我右手边的 Mr. Terrence Jones. Hi, Terrence.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. Can you say hi to all the fans in Taiwan?
Hey, everybody in Taiwan, how you doing? It's Terrence Jones. So happy to be here.
OK， 我想大家呢对于 Terrence 应该有很多的问题想问，不过呢，可能很多球迷对他也并不是非常的了解，所以今天在节目呢，我们会分成2段，这个礼拜跟下个礼拜呢，我们都跟大家一起来介绍以及讨论一下 Terrence 打球的一些过程。那可能也有很多的观众呢，在一开始呢，会有很多的疑问，在最近呢，钢铁人为什么有这么多的事情发生？其中有一样呢，就是我们这个被誉为全联盟最有礼貌的球队啊，对，最有礼貌，因为他们说我们一直感谢谁离开，感谢谁离开，因为最近我们总教练也离开了。那为什么总教练会离开呢？这个因为呢，总教练其实在他的服务这个球队的过程当中呢，应该每一个教练，我们球队都会有一个阶段性的任务。那如果要长期培养的话呢，我们可以找本土教练；可是要完成阶段性任务的话呢，可能外籍的教练可能是比较适合的。那以球季要开始之前呢，我们可能认为呢，这个拉雷教练他可能在训练、带领，然后呢，推挤球员的进步这个方面有他的实力在的。那现在球季要开始了，我们可能要寻找一个更可以凝聚团队的，然后呢更有策略性的一个竞争的教练。那接下来没有多久的时间，大家应该就会知道新的总教练是谁了。好，所以呢，我们今天这个我讲的话太多了，因为我右边这位人物呢，真的在篮球的资历上是非常高的，而且个人的天分天花板高到可能到月球回来差不多。所以呢，在过去的 NBA 的经验里面， Terrence Jones has been playing for many teams, 3 teams. And you know, as a fan in Taiwan or basketball kids, you know, people play basketball in Taiwan, everybody wants to ask one question. I know this might sound a little offensive, but because you played with Jeremy before.
Yes.
And Jeremy originally his descendant from, you know, Taiwanese. So what is it like playing with Jeremy in Houston Rockets?
Oh, that's not offensive at all.
No.
Jeremy is a great friend, great teammate, great brother to me. So for me, my experience with Jeremy was a beautiful brotherhood. From the beginning, I started off as a rookie young player playing with Jeremy, coming off his Linsanity year in New York, his first year with the Houston Rockets. He really, communicated with me and took care of me as a brother. I was going up and down through the G League, and he just made sure to communicate and stay in touch with me. He always gave me words of wisdom, words of encouragement, and watched every single game. And I just appreciated our communication and conversation with him, being, who he was as a starting point guard for, the Rockets, and me being a rookie, going back and forth between the Rockets and the Rockets G League team. Just was nothing but respect for him. And then to get into the starting lineup with him the following year and be able to participate with him on the court made, things much better. Just to be able to fight with him, shed blood with him, just be able to do everything on the court to make sure we could be, winners on the court was great.
他讲说，这个跟这个林书豪一起当队友是一个非常棒的经验啊，因为不止在篮球场上，这个书豪是一个很棒的队友，他也是一个很棒的兄弟。那因为当时呢，他还是一个菜鸟年的时候，他会常常上上下下，有的时候会在火箭队的 G League 里面出赛，有时候回到大队。那可是呢，林书豪就一直非常的照顾他，一直跟他保持联络，有的时候也会问问他在 G League 待得好不好。那这样子的一个这个兄弟般的情感呢，其实一直都是有维持在的。所以到了第2年的时候呢，两个一起打球的时间开始增多，然后这样子的一个互相的帮助，也让他们呢可以在场上一起流血流汗，那希望夺得最后的胜利。他觉得这是一个非常棒的经验。Okay, and the first couple years, the Rockets was under tutelage of Kevin McHale.
Yes.
What kind of coach is Kevin McHale?
Oh man. For me, Kevin McHale was a great players coach. He played my position, so for me, I got to get hands-on experience from a guy who was going to go into the Hall of Fame or in the Hall of Fame to give me, hands-on teaching on what he dealt with and what he had to do as a player at my position to stay on the floor. We made great runs with him as a head coach, and he always mentored me on and off the court to make sure I was a better player at his position. So I appreciated him, and I appreciated my years as a Houston Rocket.
OK， 这个 McHale 教练呢，其实他说，因为跟他打的是同一个位置，而且又是一个名人堂级的球员，所以呢，在篮球的过程当中，真的帮助他非常的多。再加上 McHale 教练是一个players coach， 就是对球员来看呢，是有非常密切非常好的一些关系，而且呢会常常沟通的一个教练。所以在他的成长当中呢，他可以在一个真正的打同样位置的总教练的身上有更多的学习，看到更多如何待在场上有良好表现这样子的一个实际示范的结果。所以在他的这几年在火箭队的这个 McHale 的带领之下呢，当然他的成长是非常的多的。那听起来好像在火箭队的前面几年真的是得到很多的帮助。那也在其实 Jones 的这个篮球过程当中呢，很快速的 very quickly you grew and you became a very integral part of the Rockets organization. And can you share with us the second season you guys made it to the playoffs? You guys were playing the Clippers, and you guys were down 1-3. What was the drive or the mentality? How did the team bonded together and turn that around and eliminate the Clippers at that round?
I mean, I think that series really brought us together. Just to get all the way to the Western Conference Finals was such a success for us. Although we came short, we definitely wanted and believed that we could win an NBA championship. Just to fight together all as one organization to believe that we just needed to take it one game at a time and just to focus on eliminating all distractions and just worrying about that one moment, which was that 48 minutes to take care of each game one by one to make sure we can make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes. 基本上他认为就是说，当时大家都是有一个共同的目标，然后呢，把所有旁边呢会影响到他们的这些元素全部排除在外，大家为同一个目标，对同一场比赛一场一场拿下。那最重要的就是专注在那48分钟里面，把这48分钟的专注完， 他们就打进了最后西区的总冠军赛里面。我当然认为说这样子的一个专注的态度啊，是每一个球队都可以拿来做借鉴的。那也是这样子，因为呢，这个火箭队才可以在当年会有非常突出的一个表现哦。Well, I think a lot of fans have strong memories of how you play on the court, but there is actually one defensive play I think everybody was still thinking of, still talks about it today, is that LeBron James went up for a tomahawk for a dunk, and you were just in the middle blocking the tomahawk. Do you remember that moment?
Yeah.
And what was going through your mind, like when you saw LeBron like taking off like that, and you just challenge him?
I mean, for me, I'm just a competitor. I take challenges, offensively and defensively. A lot of guys, when they see, LeBron, the great player he is, will see him going up and will move out the way.
Right.
I just wanted to be one of those guys he knew would, respect him, but try to also do my job defensively and still protect the rim no matter who it is.
Right.
Just showing no fear, showing how to go up and contest anything. And
right.
not be afraid to get dunked on and just try to make winning plays. I think that's important.
Yes.
And I think it makes, teams better and champions.
他说这个大家对 LeBron 都有一定的尊重，包括他在内。可是呢，他是一个就是面临挑战绝对不会畏缩，而且呢会去越加挑战自己，让自己越来越好。那他也是因为这样子呢，可能才会在球场上得到他自己的队友以及自己往前进步的一个信任。所以他记得那个 moment， 就是那个时段呢，看到 LeBron 跳起来，大家可能都会闪开，可是他觉得他一定要挑战自己，挑战一个最棒的球员。Okay, so you played many years in NBA, Terrence. And who do you think is the toughest player to defend?
It's a lot of great players in the league. And for me, being a guy that's been, able to switch defensively 1 through 4, I've got to guard, from the best point guards to the best shooting guards to the small forwards to center. So it's a tough question. I just respect so many guys. I couldn't say one. So for me, I would just, want to say, for me, rest in peace, Kobe. I would say Kobe is one of the most toughest players I had to guard.
Yes. OK， 他说，因为呢，他在打大前锋的位置，虽然是打这样子的一个防守的地方，但是呢，因为现在的 NBA 篮球有非常多的掩护，然后也会有交换，那他又是一个可以从1号守到4号、5号这样子类型一个球员，所以一旦交换了以后呢，他会面临很多各式各样不同很棒的球员的挑战。他说，这个要讲哪一位是最困难防守的，真的有点困难。不过呢，他认为这个当然已经这个过世的 Kobe Bryant， 在这种1对1的情况之下，的确是一个非常难以防守的对手。所以如果呢，他要仔细讲有任何一个人的话呢，他认为 Kobe Bryant 就是他看过以及面临过最难防守的对象。Okay, now let's jump back to the college days. You play at Kentucky.
Yeah.
And Kentucky is a super, like championship manufacturing college.
Right.
And what made you to decide to go to Kentucky, being from Oregon?
For me, it just was the whole all-around challenge. I believed that traveling so far from home, coming in with a new team, with them having 5 guys going to the NBA, the head coach, my head coach, Calipari, only being there for his 2nd year, just brought on a lot of challenges that I felt I was ready to, come forth and try to still make success from. And I wanted to, prove to myself that I could try to win a national championship there for him, for myself. And we did that my 2nd year. We went to the Final Four my freshman year, and the fan base and just the history in the school just was attractive, and the schedule, knowing everyone was going to give us their best effort is what made me want to be there.
Yes. Terrence 认为说，他当时会选肯特基大学的，也是因为蛮多个不同的原因。第一个原因呢，他认为说，在同一年份，这个他的总教练 Calipari 教练呢，把5个人送进了 NBA。 然后呢，就可以在这个他的第2年的时候呢，又可以去赢得 NCAA 的总冠军。所以不管是在大学阶段呢，他未来的目标是进 NBA， 这是一个很好的管道。那而且呢，要赢 NCAA 的总冠军的话，那更是一个机会很高的地方。所以他在第2年的打 Kentucky 的时候就赢了总冠军，第1年呢，他也进了最后的4强比赛。所以不管怎么样来看呢， Kentucky 是一个非常具有传统、很具有历史，而且呢又可以有很高的几率把最棒的球员送进 NBA 的一个管道。所以当时他就选择了这个学校。Okay, these questions I'm sure are back of your, it's like a memory for you. And in the next segment, we're going to have more questions for you. A little bit more about yourself.
Okay.
So, Terrence, maybe in the next episode, we'll talk about it a little bit more.
All right.
Okay, thank you.